everyone. So I'm here at the strawberry tower and I'm planting more strawberry plants. I took out the, what kind of plant was that? Sorry. I took out the sugar snap peas because they just were not doing well, and I'm planting more strawberries. I bought a lot of strawberry plants, and I'm also going to put strawberry plants over in the multi-layer planter that I have. Let me show you. So here are the strawberries. I took this the sugar snap peas out. They were in these two layers. I left these pole beans in here. I just kind of cut them back, took off the old leaves. I'm gonna take all these leaves and put them in the super juice. And I'm planting more strawberries because I want a lot of strawberries. I cut old leaves off of this one, off of these over here. Got a little strawberry there. And even though I'm a master gardener, I don't know everything either. I don't know everything. And so I asked the lady, I said, I see everybody else getting really big strawberries and I just keep getting these little ones. And I've heard before to cut the flowers off of your strawberry plants when they're really small and then let the plant just grow a little bit, maybe like 2 months, and then let the strawberries grow because then because right now when they're small, the roots are very little. And if you allow strawberries to grow on them when they're small, when the plant is small, the strawberries tend to come out a little small. They're putting all their energy into that strawberry. So I'm going to take that advice. Also, I may have been over watering them. So I'm going to add more soil to these containers and I'm going to switch to watering them every other day. The weather has been like in the hundreds, and now this weekend, most of this week is going to be in the 80s, so I won't have to water them as much. So let me turn the camera back around. And once I'm done, I'll let you see what I've done. But I do have a strawberry here. I'm just going to go ahead and let it grow, let it turn red. And then once it turns red, I'm going to cut this whole stem off and let the strawberries grow. Yeah, so that's it for now. Here's these strawberries, and I have 2 big ones right there that I'm going to put in the other beds. So I'll come back to you and show you what I've done when I'm done. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, I'm done. It's just after 12 noon. Whew. It's not really hot and it's a nice breeze, but when you're in the garden, you're working, you get hot. So let me show you what I did. Okay, so I replaced all of these and watered them down. I'm going to come out later today and water because the sun is just hitting on everything. If any of the plants had flowers on them, I cut them off because I want to have nice big strawberries. I have a mix. I have all types of strawberry plants. I can't even give you all of the names. But yeah, so I have some that are everbearing and some that grow in June, some that grow small, some that grow big. So let's walk over here. Oh, I forgot to show you guys my harvest. Let me show you. Sorry. So there's onions. There's a nice size one. This side has all of the small onions. And I'm just letting them dry out over here. Let's put that back. Sorry, I'm so disorganized. Now let's go on this side. Here are the big onions. Look at that. Look at that red onion. I mean, can you see it? That's huge. Okay. So yes, I do let most of my onions and stuff dry out. And then I did take some garlic. Sorry. I took some garlic and 1 and 2 other onions I had let dry out a few weeks ago. into the house and cleaned them up and set them on a plate. Probably gonna make some garlic powder. I gotta watch Miss Linda's the New Orleans gardener video to see how she did her garlic powder. Okay, so let me turn the camera around again. Okay, so not only did I plant all of these strawberries, and I'm about to water them, I did not cut these flowers because the lady at the nursery said you want the plant to start producing strawberries when the plant is about that big, this size, not small. And I cut back all of my mint because it was looking shabby. So let's go ahead and get the water in. Okay, so a couple of reasons why I don't think my strawberries were working out. Number one, I planted crowns. As you all, if you saw my previous video, I'm just turning off the water here. I planted crowns, and you're not supposed to plant the crowns too deeply, and I think I did. So only like one of the crowns out of like 30 I purchased did good, and I replanted that into one of the vertical towers. So I will continue to buy crowns. However, next time I plant crowns, I'm going to make sure I leave a little bit of the root out to guarantee that I don't over plant the crown. Another thing is I think I've been giving them too much sun and too much water. How can you do both? Well, I water them every day, which you shouldn't have to. However, they're sitting in the sun, bright sun, for hours on end. So I think what I'm going to do is put some shade cloth over them. That would also prevent the slugs from coming to eat on them and also protect the plant. And then I can water the plant through the shade cloth. So that's one thing I think I'm going to do. And number 3, again, when I start buying small plants, now Kelly Kim, she says she eats the strawberries, and I do too, but I want really nice size strawberries, and I think I'm going to start cutting off the flowers when they're small, and then in 1 to 2 months when the plants start getting bigger, go ahead and let the flowers start growing, and that way the bees can pollinate the flowers. So that is it for today. I don't have much else to say, but I will say this, as I always do, please find peace within yourself, and please be peaceable with each other. I love you all, and be patient in the garden. Sometimes it takes time. This is my 3rd year growing strawberries, and I'm a master gardener, but I'm still learning too. So find peace within yourself and be peaceable with each other. I love you all. Have a beautiful Saturday afternoon.